After seeing what you posted recently, they couldn't find the words to express the whirlwind of emotions they felt. Your message pierced through their defenses, leaving them utterly speechless and filled with awe. The moment they saw your recent post, everything they thought they knew about you shifted. The depth and honesty you displayed left them grappling for words, overwhelmed by the raw truth you revealed. Your post was like a mirror, reflecting everything they've been trying to ignore. It hit them hard, leaving them in stunned silence as they struggled to process the powerful emotions that surged within. They were completely taken aback by your recent post, the strength of your words, the vulnerability you showed. It left them speechless, as if you had reached into their soul and touched something they didn't know existed. The power of your recent post shook them to their core. They were left speechless, unable to find the words to describe the profound impact it had on them, resonating with truths they hadn't dared to face. Seeing what you posted recently, they were left in a state of silent reflection. The honesty and courage you displayed made them realize things they had been avoiding, leaving them without a single word to say. Your post was a revelation that left them speechless. They never expected to be so deeply moved by your words, each sentence resonating with their unspoken thoughts and hidden emotions. They never imagined that your recent post would stir such a powerful reaction within them. They were left speechless, captivated by the depth of your insight and the raw honesty that shone through every word. Your recent post was like a wake-up call, shaking them out of their complacency. They were left speechless, unable to articulate the mix of admiration and self-reflection that your words inspired. They couldn't believe the impact your recent post had on them. It left them speechless, with a storm of thoughts and emotions swirling inside as they tried to come to terms with the truth you unveiled. After reading your recent post, they were left in stunned silence. The depth of your message struck a chord within them, leaving them without words, only the weight of your truth resonating in their hearts. They were speechless after seeing what you posted recently, as if your words had unlocked something deep within them, something they had been afraid to acknowledge. Your honesty left them in awe and reflection. Your recent post was like a bolt of lightning, striking them with a truth they hadn't been ready to face. They were left speechless, grappling with the raw, undeniable reality you brought to light. They never expected your post to have such a profound effect on them. It left them speechless, lost in thought, as they pondered the depth of your insight and the courage it took to share it. Your recent post cut through their defenses, leaving them speechless and vulnerable. The power of your words hit them in a way they couldn't ignore, forcing them to confront emotions they'd buried deep within. After seeing your recent post, they were left in a state of silent awe. The truth and passion in your words resonated so deeply that they couldn't find the words to respond, only the silence of reflection. They were completely stunned by your recent post, speechless as they tried to process the emotional depth you revealed. Your honesty and vulnerability struck them in a way they never anticipated. Your post was a revelation that left them speechless. They had no idea how much your words would resonate with their own unspoken thoughts, leaving them in silent contemplation of the truth you shared. They were left speechless by your recent post, as if your words had reached into their soul and touched something fragile and hidden. The impact of your message was undeniable, leaving them lost in thought. After reading your recent post, they found themselves without words, only a deep, silent understanding of the truth you revealed. Your courage to speak out left them in awe and reflection. They never imagined that your recent post would leave them speechless, but the depth of your honesty and the power of your words caught them off guard, leaving them in a state of silent reflection. Your recent post was like a mirror reflecting their own hidden thoughts and emotions. They were left speechless, grappling with the realization that your words had uncovered something they couldn't ignore. They were completely unprepared for the impact of your recent post. It left them speechless, as if your words had reached into their mind and brought to light emotions they had long kept buried. Your post struck a chord deep within them, leaving them speechless. The honesty and vulnerability you displayed resonated with their own hidden truths, making them reflect on things they had tried to forget. Your recent post was like a tidal wave, crashing over them with truths they weren't ready to face. They were left speechless, caught in the undertow of emotions that your words stirred within them. They were utterly speechless after seeing your recent post, as if the weight of your words pressed down on their soul, forcing them to confront feelings they had long buried. The raw honesty in your recent post struck them like a lightning bolt. They were left speechless, unable to articulate the storm of emotions that your words unleashed. They never anticipated the impact your recent post would have. It left them speechless, with 1,000 thoughts racing through their mind, each one more intense than the last. Your recent post cut through the noise and struck them directly in the heart. They were left speechless, overwhelmed by the intensity of your message and the depth of the emotions it revealed. After reading your post, they were left in a state of shock. The truths you shared resonated so deeply that they were rendered speechless, unable to find the words to respond. They were left breathless and speechless by your recent post. The vulnerability and strength you displayed in your words shook them to their core, leaving them lost in reflection. Your post was like a key that unlocked a door to emotions they had long kept sealed. They were left speechless, standing on the threshold of a truth they weren't prepared to face. They couldn't believe the impact your post had on them. It left them speechless, as if your words had penetrated a deep, hidden part of their soul that they had been too afraid to acknowledge. Your recent post was a revelation that left them speechless. They were forced to confront truths they had been avoiding for too long, and the silence that followed was filled with the weight of your words. They were completely unprepared for the emotional depth of your recent post. It left them speechless, as if your words had reached into their very essence and pulled out something they had kept hidden. Your post was like a mirror reflecting their innermost thoughts and feelings. They were left speechless, unable to deny the truth that stared back at them through your words. They were stunned into silence by your recent post. The power of your words, the clarity of your message, it all left them speechless, lost in a sea of emotions they couldn't quite articulate. Your recent post was like a beacon, shining a light on things they had tried to keep in the dark. They were left speechless, unable to ignore the truths you so courageously shared. They were left speechless by the sheer honesty of your recent post. The vulnerability you displayed resonated deeply within them, leaving them in a state of silent contemplation. Your post was like a gust of wind that swept away the fog of denial they had been living in. They were left speechless, exposed to the raw truth of your words and the emotions they evoked. They were completely floored by your recent post, the depth of your insight, the courage of your words. It all left them speechless, struggling to process the impact of your message. Your post was like a mirror that reflected their true selves back at them. They were left speechless, unable to deny the truths you so boldly put into words. They never expected your recent post to hit them so hard. It left them speechless, as if your words had peeled back layers of their defenses, exposing the vulnerable core beneath. Your post was like a sledgehammer, breaking through the walls they had built around their emotions. They were left speechless, standing in the rubble of their own self-imposed barriers. They were left speechless by your recent post, as if your words had reached into their heart and touched something they had forgotten was there. The impact of your message was undeniable. Your post was like a puzzle piece that finally clicked into place, revealing a truth they had been avoiding. They were left speechless, unable to ignore the clarity of your words. They couldn't find the words to express what your recent post made them feel. It left them speechless, grappling with the profound truths you had so eloquently articulated. Your post was like a breath of fresh air in a stifling room. They were left speechless, as if your words had cleared away the fog of confusion and revealed a path they hadn't seen before. They were stunned into silence by your recent post. The honesty and bravery of your words resonated with their own hidden fears and hopes, leaving them speechless and reflective. Your post was like a light in the darkness, illuminating truths they had tried to keep hidden. They were left speechless, unable to ignore the clarity and power of your message.